Hello students. So today we are going to start the next chapter, new chapter, the linear equations in two variables. Okay, so this is our chapter, linear equation in two variables. So let us start with the chapter. As you have already studied in your class 8th, you have studied about linear equation in one variable. In your class 8th, you have studied linear equation in one variable that is represented by ax plus b equals to 0. This was the linear equation in one variable. You have studied about this linear equation in one variable in your class 7th and 8th also. So when we have studied the chapter polynomials, then we have talked about literals and variables. So here x is a variable, a is a constant term, it may be any literal, any number, and b may be any constant number. Okay, it means whenever we have one variable, then such type of equation of this form, ax plus b equal to 0, it is called linear equation in one variable. Now we are going to start the linear equation in two variables. Now here the variable is only x, but when we talk about two variables, then we can take another variable as y, because we have studied the coordinate geometry. So we have two coordinate axes, x-axis and y-axis. So to represent any equation on the number line or on the Cartesian coordinate system, we have to take the coordinates in terms of their variables, or we have to take the variables in terms of their coordinates. That's why we are taking a second variable as y. One variable is x. So any equation of the form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. This is the form of an equation. Any equation of this form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, is called linear equation in two variables. Linear equation in two variables. Here x and y are the variables. Here x and y are variables. Okay. Now if x and y are variables, then what are a, b and c? A, b and c. Now a and b may be any real number. A and b may be any real numbers, but a and b cannot be zero simultaneously. This is the main condition. A and b cannot be zero simultaneously. Okay, they cannot be zero together. At a time only a can be 0 or b can be 0, but both of them cannot be 0 together or simultaneously, because if both of them will become 0, then the equation will be equal to c equal to 0, that is constant equal to 0, which will not be a linear equation in two variables. Okay, so this is the general form. We can say this equation ax plus by plus c, it is also known as general form of linear equation. Okay, so any equation of this form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, this form of equation is called linear equation in two variables, where x and y are the variables and a and b are any real number, but a and b cannot be 0 simultaneously. And what is c? C may be any constant. C may be any real number. C may be any real number. Okay, so this is the main condition. What is a linear equation in two variable? Any equation of this form is called linear equation in two variables. This equation is also known as general form of linear equation. Clear? Now, one more important thing. In this equation, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, a is known as coefficient of x. B is known as coefficient of y, coefficient of y, and C is any constant term. C may be any constant term, means it may be any real number. So if you have to, if it is asked in the question, find the coefficient of x or the coefficient of y. So whatever is written with x, that is the coefficient of x. Whatever is written with y, that is the coefficient of y. And the third term, which is a constant term, constant means there will be no x and y with this term. It will be a constant term, any real number. This is our constant term C. Okay, so this is the definition of linear equation in two variable. Any equation of this form is called linear equation in two variable, where x and y are variable. A and b may be any real number but cannot be zero simultaneously, and c may be any real number that is a constant number. And these terms are called coefficient of x, coefficient of y, and constant term. So note down, this is the definition of linear equation in two variables. Now in this equation, the sign of A, B and C may be positive or negative. That will depend on the question. So now we have given first question. You may be given any equation. Let us take some example for first. Any example of linear equation in two variable. For example, we can take 2x plus 3y plus 5 equal to 0. So you can compare it. It is a general equation, general form of linear equation, 2x plus 3y plus 5 equal to 0. If you compare it with the general form of linear equation, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then we can get a is equal to 2, b is equal to 3 and c is equal to 5 by comparing these two equations. Okay. So this is the general form. You have to remember, this is the general form of linear equation, and whenever the question is asked that find the value of a, b and c from the given linear equation, then first thing is you will always write the given equation in the general form. If it is not given in the general form, then first convert it in the general form, then we will proceed further. So let us start with the questions. First question is given. Write the given equation. Write the given equation in general form and find values of a, b and c. Now the equation is given. 9x is equal to, first part, 9x is equal to 4 minus 3y, and second part is given 7x is equal to 3y. Okay, these two parts are given. So we have to convert these equations in the general form, and then we have to find the values of a, b and c. So let us start solving the first part. First part is given 9x is equal to 4 minus 3y. But we have to convert it in general form. So what is the general form? We know the general form is ax plus by plus c equal to 0. It means we have to get 0 on the right hand side and all the terms should be on the left hand side. So we will take all the terms to the left hand side and it will be equal to 0. So simply we can convert it. It will be 9x. When this 3y is taken to the left hand side, it will be plus 3y, and minus 4, it is equal to 0. Now this is written in the general form of linear equation. If we compare it ax plus by plus c equal to 0 on comparing. When we compare the given equation with the general form of linear equation, then we can get the value of a by comparing. A is equal to 9. By comparing the coefficient of y, then we get b is equal to 3. And what is the value of c? Here it is plus sign. So what will be the value of c? C will be equal to minus 4. Okay, always take c with the sign. The sign is negative, that's why c will be minus 4. So this is our answer. We have first converted the equation in the general form. This is general form, and these are the values of a, b and c. Okay. Now similarly you can solve the second question, second part also. In the second part, it is given 7x is equal to 3y. So we know in the general form, at the right hand side it is always 0. So we will take this 3y to the left hand side. We will get 7x minus 3y is equal to 0. Okay. But now if we see this equation and compare it with the general form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, there is no constant term. These both are the variables x and y, but there is no constant term. So we can put, if there is no constant term and it is in addition, so we can put here plus 0. We can write it as 7x minus 3y plus 0 equal to 0. Because by adding 0, there will be no effect on the equation. So now if we will compare these equations, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then on comparing we will get a is equal to 7, b is equal to, here it is plus sign, here it is minus, it means b will be equal to minus 3, b equals to minus 3, and c is equal to 0. These are our answers. So this is the general form of, this equation is written in the general form, and this is our final answer, the values of a, b and c. Okay, so the questions are very simple. Simply you have to convert it in the general form, then you can find the values of a, b and c. Note it down. Now let us take one more part, third part of the same question. Now we have given x minus 4, it is equal to root 3y. Again we have to solve this question, the same question. We can take this root 3y to the left hand side, then we will get x minus root 3y minus 4 is equal to 0. And comparing it with the general form of linear equation, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then what is the coefficient of x in this equation? Nothing is written with x. It means here it will be 1. So what will be the value of a? The value of a will be equal to 1. The value of b will be equal to, it is minus root 3. So b will be equal to minus root 3 and c will be equal to minus 4. So these will be the answers. Okay. So you can see the questions are very simple. Note this question also. Now coming to the second question. In all these three parts, both the variables were present. Variable x was there and variable y was also there. But now we are coming to the second question, in which you will be given only one variable, but you have to convert the equation into two variables. So the question is, write each of the following write each of the following as an equation in two variables. Okay, write each of the following as an equation in two variables. So the first part is given x is equal to -5. Second part is given y is equal to 2. Third part is given 2x is equal to 3. And fourth part we have given 5y is equal to 2. The question is, write each of the following as an equation in two variables and also find values of a, b and c. Change the question. Write each of the following as a general equation in two variables and also find the values of a, b and c. So now you can see in the question, in all the parts there is only one variable. In the first part it is only x, in the second part it is only y, in third part it is again only x, and in the fourth part it is again only y. But we have to convert it in the general form of linear equation. So how will you solve it? Let us solve the first part first. We have given x is equal to -5, but we have to convert it in the general equation of two variable, or the linear equation in two variable, the general form. So how can you convert it? Here it is the coefficient, the variable x is given, so we will write it as x, but y is not given. It means we can write it as plus 0y, because whenever any variable or any constant is multiplied with 0, then the result is 0. So we have to bring here y also, because we have to convert it in the general form. So we can write it as 0y. So it will be x plus 0y, and take this 5 to the left hand side, or first write it as -5 on the right hand side. Then in the second step we will take it to the left hand side. So we will get x plus 0y plus 5, it is equal to 0. Now this equation is written in the general form of linear equation. It is the general equation. You can see here the coefficient of x is 1. Whenever nothing is written, it means 1. But there was no y. That's why we have taken it as 0y plus this 5 equal to 0. Now by comparing with the general form, we will get ax plus by plus c equal to 0. And the value of a will be equal to 1. We get the value of a equal to 1. The value of b is equal to 0. And the value of c is equal to 5. So these are the values of a, b and c. And this is our general form of linear equation. This is our answer. Both of these are answers. Okay, so it is also very simple. The variable which is not given in the equation, then we will multiply that variable with 0 and we will put it in the equation. Like in this question, it was x equal to -5. So we have taken x plus y was not there in this equation. So we have taken 0y equal to -5 and we have solved the question. Clear? Similarly, we can solve the second part. What is given in the second part? It is y equals to 2. So we can see here the variable x is not there. Only y variable is there. It means when x is not there, then it will be 0x. So we can write it as 0x plus y equals to 2. Because the variable x is not given, so we have taken 0x. Now taking this 2 to the left hand side, we will get 0x plus y minus 2 equal to 0. Now this is our general form. This is general form of linear equation in two variables. By comparing it with the general form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then we will get the value of a is equal to 0. The value of a is equal to 0. B is equal to, what is the coefficient of y? It is 1. So value of b will be 1 and the value of c will be equal to -2. So this is our general form and these are the values of a, b and c constant. Clear? So in this way you can solve the questions when we have given only one variable, but we have to convert the equation into general form of linear equation in two variables. Then we will take that variable which is not given with multiplication of 0 and we will get the equation in the general form. Okay, now solve third part and fourth part. Now we can solve third part. The third part, it is given 2x is equal to 3, means y variable is not given in this question. So we will write it as 2x plus 0y is equal to 3, and we can write it as 2x plus 0y minus 3 equal to 0. And comparing it with the general form of linear equation ax plus by plus c equal to 0, then we will get a is equal to 2, b is equal to 0 and c is equal to minus 3. Okay, so this is our answer, general form, and these are the values of a, b and c. Similarly, we can solve the fourth part also. In the fourth part, it is given 5y equals to 2. Means in this part, we have not given the x variable. So we will take it as 0x plus 5y is equal to 2. Or it will be 0x plus 5y minus 2 equal to 0. Now by comparing with the general form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, we will get a is equal to 0. Then b is equal to 5. And c is equal to minus 2. So these are the values of a, b and c. Clear? So this is our equation and these are the values of a, b and c. Okay, so in this way you can solve the questions based on finding the values of a, b and c and converting any equation in the general form of linear equation in two variables. Note it down. Now the next type of questions are, we will be given the word problems and we have to form the linear equation in two variables by using word problems. Okay, so let us start with some word problems and form the linear equation using the given statement. Suppose we have given a question. The cost of a book is 3 times the cost of a book is 3 times the cost of a pen. Cost of a book is 3 times the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation. Write a linear equation in two variables. To represent the statement. Okay. So we have to form a linear equation in two variables by this particular statement. And these are very important questions because at this stage these are very simple, but when we will discuss about the plotting of graph of linear equation in two variables, then you will be given the word problem and you have to form the graph of that word problem and find the solution. In the next video we will discuss about the solution of linear equation. Then we will discuss about the graph of the linear equation and their solution. So in those two things you have to form the equation carefully and then find the solution from the equation. But at this stage you have to form only the linear equation in two variables. So what is given? Let us start, because we have to take two variables and variables are x and y. because we are talking about x coordinate and y coordinate as we have discussed the coordinate geometry. So always we will take the variables as x and y. So let us start with the question. So we have given the cost of a book is 3 times the cost of a pen. There are two things, pen and book. So we will consider let the cost of the pen be rupees x. Let the cost of the pen be rupees x, and let the cost of the book be rupees y. Okay, so we have considered these two things, cost of pen be x and cost of book be y. Now we are coming to the condition. What is given in the question? Cost of book is 3 times the cost of pen. What is given? Cost of book, it is equal to 3 times. 3 times means we will multiply with 3. 3 times means we have to multiply by 3. So 3 times the cost of pen, it means 3 into the cost of pen. Clear? Cost of book is equal to 3 times. So 3 times means we have to multiply with 3. To whom? We have to multiply the cost of pen with 3. 3 times the cost of pen, it is equal to cost of book. Now what is the cost of book? It is y. So at the place of cost of book, we will put y. It is equal to 3. And what is the cost of pen? It is x. So we get this equation in two variables, x and y. But it is not written in the general form. So we have to convert it in the general form of linear equation. So we can convert it as 3x. Now take this y to the right hand side to convert it in the general form. It will be 3x minus y is equal to 0. But there is no constant term. So we can write it as 3x minus y plus constant we will take as 0 equal to 0. So this will be the linear equation in two variables in general form. This is general form. Or if you write only this equation, because it is not asked in the question that we have to convert it in the general form, then you can leave it here also. But it is better to convert it in the general form also, because in many questions it will be asked that convert the equation in the general form also. So always convert in the general form. So first we have made the equation, then we have converted it in the general form of linear equation in two variables. Okay, so note it down. Now let us solve one more question. Now we have given cost of a pen is rupees 5 less than, cost of a pen is rupees 5 less than half, rupees 5 less than half the cost, or you can take here cost of a pencil. Cost of a pencil is rupees 5 less than half the cost of a pen. Write this statement in linear equation. Write this statement in linear equation in two variables. Okay, now this is our question. Cost of a pencil is rupees 5 less than half the cost of a pen. write this statement in the linear equation in two variables. So let us start again. Now we have given two things, pencil and pen. So we will take two variables x and y. We can take the cost of pencil as x, cost of pen as y, or cost of pen as x and cost of pencil as y. It depends on you which quantity you convert. You can take x and y, it depends on you. So let us start. I am considering let cost of pencil be rupees x and let cost of pen be rupees y. Okay, now what is given? Cost of pencil is rupees 5 less than half the cost of pen. So first I am writing this statement in equation form. So we have given cost of pencil. Cost of pencil, it is equal to rupees 5 less than by half the cost of pen. It means first we will make the half the cost of pen, and the cost of pencil is 5 less than this much of the cost, half the cost of pen and 5 less than from this, it means minus 5. This will be the cost of pencil. Half the cost of pen minus 5, it will be equal to cost of the pencil. Now put the values here. Cost of pencil is rupees x is equal to half the cost of pen. Cost of pen is y. So what will be it half? It will be 1 by 2y minus 5. Clear? Read the statement very carefully. You have given cost of pencil is rupees 5 less than half the cost of pen. So first we will take the half the cost of pen, then we will make 5 rupees less. That means we will subtract 5 from this half the cost of pen, which will be equal to cost of pencil. Now this is our general form. We can write it as x minus 1 by 2y plus 5 equals to 0, and this is our linear equation in two variables. Clear? So note it down. So sometimes when you will check the answers, the variables x and y may interchange, because you can take the cost of pencil as y, cost of pen as x. So don't be confused. Okay, sometimes in the books, in the answers may be different in word problems when you form the equation, because that will depend on the variables x and y, to which quantity you have taken x and which one you have taken as y. So don't be confused. Now in this way you can form the linear equation by the word problems. So today we have discussed what is the general form of linear equation in two variables, how to convert any given equation into the general form of linear equation in two variables. Whenever we have given two variables, or we may be given with one variable, we can convert it in the general form. Then we have discussed about forming the linear equation in two variable from the word problem. Okay, now you will solve the questions based on all these concepts. Now from the next video, we are going to start with the solution of linear equation in the two variables, and then we will discuss the graph of linear equation in two variables. Before that, you will practice the questions based on these concepts which we have discussed today. Okay.